Maranatha Power Ministries International. About 10 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. A super mega watch night. Nami aduma afe ye nane afe anopa 6 o'clock. Play away to cycle a ho and a blood donation also baso. Kopim say adie besa nami aduma Sunday. Aya 3 services. First service, second service. Na for ye Zoom no assign actual so. This is the activities that a cost for daddy nyina. Maranatha Power Ministries International. Pomadaroma and a Jumadi Mutimi so yasene near to me at the bro. Guarantee! Hey! Your mind, papa. Now, and you remember about fear. And you remember about Quayano. Mekase, Mijla Pruna China mi bomb. To be met here, me know what be me dear. And you remember Naman Wabaton, son. Jesus. Eti, and you may, yes, when you say you are come for Mukwa, sorry, Maba, me Mama Kwaba. Yen Yanuma Gidi for Musumukwa, sorry, and nano pay. Munina, the Mama Kwaba. Who call Juma Wabadufie? Who call Aya sorry? Who call Ahifa? Who to call Wabadufie? Yamama Kwaba. And you may for Wakonya Natanasi. A guarantee. It is not about the NPP. It is not about the NDC. Neither the CPP, but for the development and the betterment of Ghana. And it make a guarantee. Aya just mami. Guarantee. Your mind, Bapa. Pepacho anyumre adiana me no ba behwe na ene in the next 40 minutes me be ma 30 videos eti na ye America eye woja the next 40 minutes me be ma 30 good videos na nyambokre me say na ye time na so production team di be kan because ene ye won some kan ya chichi ne bafu ye de ebro. Now what are we going to look at tonight? The NDC demo against EC to audit voters register. And no, yeah, what I'm saying now, demonstration because now people are forgetting, people are making noise all over Ghana. And you're right, and I say you're right. Demonstration is accepted in Ghana. Nene, you both right, the left, the center, the back, the forward. Video bia except for tabia the mouth. Now, Madam Jane Mensa, and this show, I was will be an Indian how Brasil class, so to me share. Na for yade pepe ye 2 year na sumdwe eba o my Ghana and NDC demo for the EC to audit the voters register. Is it accepted? The demonstration, what the NDCs are saying, is it logic? I was a Ghana for ye nya so na ye tie nsem na omo kanana way and many others and then ye ba be hwe me mo akwa bio me catch you say aha aye Ghana nti ye jramfimfi ye be kan no kware de akire said ye enra eye no e wo say ne so etimi eye ne mo mamfa na se kese mfama Glory Hill Academy upe school papa kwa eye Glory Hill Academy e bia wo so Shilo Guest House enimire me wiana me koda dwo me ho a eye Shilo Guest House and after his coming Bible College upe so ye nyame nipa wo my Ghana mu a ni nyina no eye his coming Bible College enimire me sam ne doso me ambedi dwade nyina ho chia me enimire me din edi ohine besi edu me na mbedi dwumade nyina ho chia me na guarantee your my papa ma me gira ha na fa me ndane me ho mra me dane me ho ba na keteke na tu nemom dane dan am catch say Ghana ebeyeye Ghana beyeye 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 guarantee your my papa mpacho mami sia mami ndane me homra me ba dwumade ne be sister so me ba sisia
the nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her and make her great and strong. We are all equal.
Okay, at this point, Mami Mama Kwaba. Now, when we reach here, we leave no stone unturned. And the bread because you're Pagana ye. And yet, you can't credit my Ghana. Now, in the history of Ghana, the 1992 Constitution for the Republic of Ghana, and no any amemo who say ya di bo my Ghana. Number 20 ye. In the 1992 Constitution for the Republic of Ghana, yeah, Article 43, Article 44, Article 45, it talks about the supremacy of the Electoral Commission. Article 43, 44, and 45. A electoral commission home and shade. Nemom For the sake of the show tonight, baby, I interest one on a honey about King Kai. Article 45 in the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Patroti. Article 45. Ukoha. Patowo Constitution be. Functions of the Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission na juma awo ye no. Eye bebre. Nemom ye ne interest ni ye yibi. Then we build from there. Now tie. The first point, or say the Electoral Commission shall have the following functions. 1. To compile the register of voters and revise it at such voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined. In the Electoral Commission, on no church reading you. If you babina will be catch your secretary, can now register na pro. I was so timu ye hun yansa ni nimde and the revising a voters register. Tie and revise it. E won onim. Tanyema bi wom na senkoye na wo bi e yasutira e wo so tie. Won kan kire wo se wo ye MPP ni, manen kan kire se wo ye NDC ni. Nemom e wo se wo tie emra bi atwam na Electoral Commission ka kire yen se. Your voters register, no, it is made up of photos of plants and animals. Me say and some of the better one. And we are any more and phone in the home. So they revised the voters register. Me baba video na chat me chat that. I'm going to give you everything. No one who say yes, we are telling you the truth, nothing but the truth. They do the registration and they revise the voters register. It is their mandate. After they are also 5. Was say to undertake programs for the expansions of the registration of voters. Eti ye dina voters no adoswa. I was say wotimi eden hihye gu a obebie voter registration nim na emu etimi abai na ma ye ahokere ema. So obekaya tema ne ye twetwe din konfo start complaining ye say ekwan a yisi for the din twia ne fashion o man konfo bi ho kiri wo mu. And so oboye mfi taduku wanye wey any yisi na stede. Now ananu ni achi say people are complaining, specifically the NDC. Na omu se mo kan say Electoral Commission de niam bi gu ha anhwe ya ebebo man no. People show the next 40 minutes me ma 30 videos na de kira ho na hwa de. Na obi si wan TV da se obi ye the demonstration e wo man Ghana mu. There be me pacho ya ye demonstration wo Ghana ya about voters register ya bi da. Nemom asem na nipa ne ka no the aba ene nimdie wo ma e wo se yetie. Now, did you know that the MPP joined 13 other political parties and civil societies in Ghana? Na ye voters register na wo hono na eye efini katasese poye ne kankan ayemuma. Did you know some years back they joined the other 13 political parties, other civil organizations? Yensisa register no efise katasese project kankan ewo register in patrol. Listen to John Bodu on Hello FM. Hey Derek, video 1 have you tibra.
But Kaya, in the run up to 2016, okay, they have a new register. Because you said you see 2012 now. Now you register and you idea you to me rely on the register. So we push and push and push. And on the man, NHIS register, you know, you could you see more Electoral Commission, and you may be. As I had the patrol about. I don't know about we. Yeah, believe us in your new register. Until the Electoral Commission and Casabeka and say, Omo machines are almost used to know at the yes, biometric window. I had that.
Okay, and push. But the feedback wasn't given. But no more assembly can. Again, they continue to complain bitterly. Hey, Derek, video 2. Boshad adies is here.
First, the EC is saying that it knows to be true that all the 76,000 are Togolese. We agree. Then it goes on to make an unsubstantiated bold claim that all 76,000 are duly certified Ghanaian citizens. We want the EC to come again on this by showing us the methods it used to establish that every one of the 76,000 is a Ghanaian national. The only explanation we can give is that the EC was bent on discrediting the MPP in line with the NDC propagandist claim on the bombshell dropped by the MPP.
Peter McMenu na tangible reasons no mudema. And again, eti obi complaining about the voter register. Enya haram. Now in 2020, the NDCs complained about the voters register in the history of Ghana. Derek, video 3.
So we a year regulation and say emra ya kruchrawa etime ehwe sa registration and exhibition ho asem no ya fra no CI91 sa CI91 no aka say si ya tro nipa din wi a e was say electoral commission for no bomodin say one more provisional register no ebe ma political parties na obia ehu nipa dodo o ma tro ondin ansa na ya be exhibition na ya start and so enne kosi se me no kasa NDC amayoko no actual come electoral commission for no empire no one man amfa saa edin no amfa amayen abi wo ho a code na ye de ama say code we oba we edin e wo district baba no ba bi te say Ablekuma West ene Konkata Manso te say ukobo Ablekuma for code na Konkata Manso fu odin na pie wo register num e wo honom ni nyina ya de a ha adwe kese.
Yes, eti complaints no obi aye. Te eduru baby no obi complaining na saba wo ma. Listen to that person because what you obi di na ni din, why you need pardon edi afiri ma. I was so complaining. Again, NDC for continue to complain about the voters register. No omu catches maame ne say, maame enie maybe wo wa ekoso a ye ne nye ho. Kire ye mu ye direct video 4 chabra.
Busumi abetwam yi da to so dunson 17th of October. And electoral commission through krata every NPP amanyoko say ya kono ne pa voters register final no ye meje ade achi ya ena ye de ade ya digital register no external drive e kan ho ne koy ye ba ne bebie ya emu be ye 31 constituencies ubia emie ye de bebia emie edian ya tro yi ye woni pa bi a se bibi si ukwan na wontumi ento aba December 7th akonya ho se obi kotoma ye wasrafo ne nsemtwerefo ene mo mbehwa abato so ebinum to mu de December 1st December bosume da edikan ena ye wo nipa bi a se wo obi to amaw ana wokoto de December 1st no ye yudi afri register ba time mu enti dano do a se wokoto de no na osan ba untima meto ho ye wo bia oso o mete ha ene meto akotena baabi enti no mayi medi afiri ha de ko ha sa nwoma nyina ya de aye nsaka ye ka with register no the commission di ma ye we to nchan say ye ba na fast ni bia say ya sa nwoma aka nyina e bia nka ho when na ye tro commission no say ade amode ma ye no e ho asem ni e tochima afesu kra list e ka ho no ye sankan eni nansa yankwohwa other political parties ewo bi de atwa nsum kura ne say NDC dia ye NDC for no machisi akan omu kromu de other parties we can CPP omu kromu de other parties kura omu ne esi akan omu wan say ye sankan de na momu sankan mo de ye fa omu de no ponto nchen electoral commission ankasa as a commission ukona so ye ankrobata ho de wotwa oman mu ahia district offices mo ye de akwa akoma omu meka yensa de ba yetima twe kon ehu se uftimi fa bia district a se nipa nwotwe ene kokotro mu din zo mu ntimi ma emeto ba obi ntumu ma ene de kro mu no akodu aduasa mienu 32 aha se ye miensa akoye aduanan mi wa ye mfefo ayi no mu si akan no ekura list no a o mu di agro na sa timodin sem we ase ne sen bibia da di se nipa person fa akwanya bi so na nkunimdi a eba ya fa obogu commission no ye chefa won bia onfama ye ye hwa ni mu fitibra ye kasai ebia enche se ye nsan kan ye nse eboapayo na ye ntena aseso nhwema ade we nkoso ahwa adako kra mpo emeka ho once enim se wo ho ne de ye beto na mo
okay eti enie tie ni statement na MPP for kan at that time ye ntina ho nhwe ema basabasare ne sa eniema we enkoso yes we do accept it because one sign kan niema bi ho afrim ye gitum now enne make se obi ye de into oha ne ho yeah the see enra no enne the same thing applicable enne now tie afei what is the problem of our party NDC problem they say they are telling us say initially they were giving some register the names na ewom no it is different from the ones the electoral commission exhibited. It is different. Is it true or false? It is left with the EC to approve or disapprove the argument from the NDC. Derek, video 5. The NDC argument in Brazil.
The Mensa-led and electoral commission must do the right thing now. We cannot go into this election with the kind of register that they exhibited. And in actual fact, they gave us a register which is different from the one they even exhibited at the exhibition centers recently. That is what has made the whole thing, very serious and critical, because we experienced a similar thing in 2020, where many of our people went to the voting center and their names could not be found in the register. And that is what affected Richard Anyagba as well. But he being an MPP person, they used pen to write his name in the register and allowed him to vote. Where majority of the people, these poor people who woke up at dawn, went and stood in a queue at the polling stations, were not allowed to vote. We don't want the same thing.
Okay, NDC complain TNA for party section of Tunchain. Was it 2020? Listen, and Kaladi bi kodu wa okra ID card no ni dinim. Na eno ebeka MPP ni a friend Richard Ahiagba. Na nam se wono oye panyini nti no ye de pen hwe ni din e ma ne to aba. TNA. Na me a me ye ordinary person, me so me kura ID card. Na me dinim no, what must I do? Anu nti wo mu pese bi besi biaw. Edini bebre wo ho afiri nkrata anim. Mami Jemensa asem wei aba wom, nimdie wom, anase nimdie nim. Now, on many woman, one also act on a time. And some new year, the entire NDC for say, audited the voters register before 2024 elections. What you would say? Video 6. Kabra.
Ya meka pusiga semua anko muti wenka omaka bibi aba pusiga nko mun kan good ene omo de katu omo hu se oh pusiga ya correct na bibia ni ho a ese pusiga a war I registered. That is one. Ya meka over 240,000 2020 transfers are omodi aba beka 2024 transfers one. Nanka omunim. After some days, advancements are program. And a director for electoral services, Banubio, or say, oh, yes, Sheda, and I had this 2020 transfers, no, Ebeka 2024, they know. So you see what they are doing. Everything that we expose to them, they try to find justification for it.
Abawom and abeni and now boomfu. The woman somebody ye netie say and somebody complain na ebano 2020 transfers ya diabe 2024 abawom na se oman hu a the was electoral commission panyin no Mr. Bano catch you say almost share that tie ye about 20 ye to ukimi agogo hu a ye be wi and again at the time General Mosquito see doing ketia I filing the presidential nomination form. And electoral commission or submitting a form to the or can send be chair Mami J Mensa about their concerns. These concerns must be addressed and addressed well. Derek, video 6. Tibla.
indications that change is in the air. Sure. And so we just crave your indulgence to secure the peace of the country before, during, and after the elections. We wish to urge the Commission to also play their role as a neutral umpire. We have concerns about the process so far, and I believe we are engaging, and that is the purpose of the engagement, so that we can get mutual conclusions that are acceptable to everybody. But we are not going to sleep over our rights at all getting into these elections. And so we are hopeful that the Commission will listen to us very well and discharge their responsibilities in a manner that will be satisfactory to all participating parties and the general public. Thank you very much. May God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Yes, after what you understand, and young Topa, young Contokwa. Nemum Tia Samna Yakano, Netia evidence, Mammy Jane, Yadia Mount. The Ayanukre, and Ayanukre, and from Sobia Ba, and I'm from Sobi Mai. If we say we need peace, Nemum, in the process where there is no justice, peace cannot prevail. Peace can never be prevailed. Not yet. And no, and I call King Tampo. Wahini ya walking tampo nana kwa kudankwa to electoral commission him say mame yes now NDC for no make complaints tie wo mu samno say o papa bi wo mu a address ema wo mu nana adi nsem we atu edwa direct video 8 bobla
ye tete say opposition for say electoral commission krata na ye no so ne niam bebre ewom bia na enye nokre bia na eye politics e no moye nanso so se eye nokre nso sa mesre mo hwe na mo siesie na asundwemra.
Okay, nana ka sem wey abra na po akon ho now afei yekoda sorry ya ye betie ni se the EC the commission papa ye friend Samuel Tete Wano and the deputy chairman for operations at the Electoral Commission. Or the catcher NDC for say the commission doesn't need any forensic audit for this year's electoral register and now the Kwako Trabano. Womu a forensic audit bia. Mr. Tete a press conference. And some way and what to Ghana for him. Video 9.
Commission is of the view that the forensic audit is not what is needed at this time. It is premature. 11. The Commission wishes to inform the general public that the voters' exhibition exercise in itself is an audit. The exhibition offers an avenue for the auditing of the register. It unearths discrepancies and allows for prescribed legal processes to correct the discrepancies. Perhaps this is the first time the NDC has taken interest in the register.
This is the first time the NDC has taken interest in the register. But in 2020, they complained about the same register. The NPP complained in 2012. The NPP supported in 2020. The NDC rejected in 2020. And they are telling you, say, in 2020, in the voter regime, registered him. They couldn't vote. But Richard Ahinyagba, he voted. Is it true or it is not true? Now, Papa Tete Ekachira Ghana for say, in 2016, now voters register. No, it was made up of photos of Enuya and Emwa. And then a voter register now. Yeah, the two about in 2016. No, hey Jesus. Direct video 10. Photo is made up. The register was made up of photos of plants and animals. Jesus Christ.
Perhaps this is the first time the NDC has taken interest in the register. Otherwise, one would have expected them to call for such an audit of the 2016 register, which contained photos of plants and animals representing voters. It is important to note that, contrary to what is being alluded, since 1992, the voters register has never been audited.
Yes, the voters register has never been audited, but there's always first time in everything. Because Tana would to me say I plant and animals in 2016. And the plant and animals in 2020. And that's what so you need to address them for peace to prevail. If it's a market, somebody to me say, maybe a chum, nay, and more, and a voter register money at the trouble. Now we are commission. Muna Masoya, Moshe, and Yemawi, and Mane Kosom. So, what do we do? What must be done, Mr. Samuel Tete? What must we do? Video 11. Okay.
The question is, should the forensic audit be conducted? Who will fix the discrepancies in the register? The answer is, it is the same commission that will fix the discrepancies. And that is what we are doing. It is for this reason that the EC is of the view that the call for a forensic audit is misguided.
Okay, so if a call is misguided, no problem. No problem. Nobody can challenge you. You bet me but muntie. Nemum asum ba example so na no and na your bowra Alan Chamatin asoye. Nemum before Alan Chamatino, Mr. Tete. Now therefore, enkofo na NDC for complain say enkofo be say 200,000. Omudi ayire free register na ye de kwato afia bato no. Mo be ye ne day. If you don't want to listen, mo be ye ne day. So we entered into the field or the camp of Alan Chamatin. Alan Chamatin so afi obeto abani bi obegina. What did I drink by about auditing the register?
It is important for the Electoral Commission, for the sake of ensuring the integrity of the elections, to respond to the specific cases that have been identified about irregularities in the voters' register. And it only goes to enhance the credibility of the commission.
So you agree that there should be an independent forensic audit?
Yes, it has to be. There's no, I'm not sure even why there should be a resistance to that. Because, yes, the Electoral Commission has indicated that they've responded to some of those comments. But we have to put all reasonable, to put doubt beyond any that there's the need to have a credible voters register. So if there's an indication that there are still doubts associated with the electoral register, then let us allow an extensive, comprehensive audit, which can be done without any difficulty. And I think it will help improve people's perception of the credibility of the Electoral Commission. Look, I know if you compare the record of our Electoral Commission, in spite of all the negative comments that are made over the years, our Electoral Commission over the years has been one of the most credible in Africa. So let us make sure that we are not degrading their reputation, because that is also not good for our general elections. But having said that, it is a responsibility of the Electoral Commission to prove that the electoral register is clean and has no basis.
Okay, eti Alan Chamatin asema wa kan ye. Say ye audit na Electoral Commission dey na obelusu. Obelusu dey. Say ye free ma, what will happen to you? E dey na be count. Now, eno na pogina simpie so. The running mate for MPP, Baumia. ye papa na po oginesim pie so ye campaign e ka kire Ghana for say the will of the people of the Ghanaian people ye be maintain during 2024 election na po na ka asem we tie bra sisia
and then now see how much we say you can obi am person no kwa ye ho obi asaba no asasi kakaka no eja ho na akọ na wan be hwe kire ma ye tra ho mo basa yes 2 million and I no be amai and I don't go for do on shepo se basa bia AC Ghana for be to batch no match the Ghana for pen and never call na nanom ka ehun die ye na nanom jira ni jira baby osun no jira no e ho na ne majira baby kan no asebo me kan na asem abana e koto we ani
okay nana de kwaku fa do asebo se omma basa bia nsi ene owura fi nana do se jina simpie so aka kire Ghana for say he will not hand over power to any different political party. Etitienie, tasumdwe baba. Certain comments and penny for Emma and Ghana muno. It shouldn't be tolerated. So if there is peace, if there is justice, if there is unity, and yet the NDCs will sign the declaration form for peace pact. No, and Johnson has said, what is the essence of the peace pact? Signing it and for so ben also yes sign asumdwen krata and for so ben also abra kata sesano project register no and confo bi dia frim na yem pese ye beti ese edu katia I explain die ntia peace accord so mon sign debra.
The declaration don't mean anything to us.
A peace declaration. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean anything to you.
It doesn't mean anything to us because all previous declarations have not been adhered to, and those declarations have not solved any problem. If you allow violence to be brewed, you have violence, whether you sign declaration or not. And so that is why, for more than a year ago, I started talking about the need for us to remove the building blocks for violent elections. So at any stage, when something is happening, I call on those who in future will call us to sign declarations to speak up so that we stop this particular thing from happening. Otherwise, if you allow all those things to build up, and you say that, let us go and play peace football match, let us sign declaration, let us do this with the hope that we will get a peaceful election. Peaceful election will not happen. Because we did all this in 2020. All this and more in 2020. Council of State, Peace Council, everybody was involved. Signing declarations left, right, center. The 2020 election turned out to be the most violent elections in the whole of the Fourth Republic.
So this year, not
so
signing.
So it tells you that signing or no signing is not the issue. What we have to talk about is the building blocks that will create the violence.
Foundation on ye free ho. Signing on people and was it 2020 year signing. And so you could comfort to 2 of you, na peace pact and I signed the ho. And so you have to 2 of you, eti and you're here, you're the most important thing. Now the NDC, the Nyaman Sia, at Yamagana for an electoral commission. The Edikai was it. Okay, say 2020 conform printing illegal ballot papers. Ah, police for Chiwo. I'm conform printing and then come with the Kwaku. Na ebesi ne edns Johnson and Sept Nketia echemu at the Ghana for video 15.
To see prosecution initiated in respect of the illegal printing and handling of several, about 1 million extra ballot papers that were intercepted and were destroyed by the police in our presence, and the records were taken. We don't see what the Ghana Police Service has been waiting for all these years. And even at some point, there was an orchestration to even, lie on us that we rather were guilty of that crime. And so we officially sent our lawyers to report to the IGP that we are interested in that case. It must be investigated and then prosecutions done when found necessary. We have not heard anything about it. We want action on it now. Otherwise, the next election, the same people can go and prove.
Yes, it's for peace to prevail. That adiano and penny. Number 2, this is first machine. Sibia ina ebesi ne yente hoshe. I was so more update and send a peace. Accord now mo kano omatimi agnum asumdie aburam atiedun ketiade tuda video 16 tibra.
We don't see what the Ghana Police Service has been waiting for all these years. And even at some point, there was an orchestration to even, lie on us that we rather were guilty of that crime. And so we officially sent our lawyers to report to the IGP that we are interested in that case. It must be investigated and then prosecutions done when found necessary. We have not heard anything about it. We want action on it now. Otherwise, the next election, the same people can go and now print more than 2 million. Number 4.
Okay, afei esie ni ketia sa to aso me pacho facha me menya the college video na mawo appropriate menya edi amawo wose nana dankwa akufado megina abonten kanche Ghana for say 2024 elections and the outcome obejiatu don't forget edi enti na ma NDC for kan we the outcome of 2024 election nana dankwa akufado say omegina abonten no kanche Ghana for nyina say outcome obejiatu esie ni ketia. These conditions na no massa be park no where you come video 17.
We want point number 5, the president to declare openly on a state platform, not on his political party platform, that he will respect the will of the people as expressed by the outcome of the 2024 December election results. When the president himself does an open declaration, I'm sure it will bring to rest, it will put to rest all the noise that is happening around us about their refusal or unpreparedness to hand over power, even if they lose the elections. The voice of the leader counts.
Yes, open declaration no because some years ago, some months ago, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo jina simpie so e ka se ontumi mfa eye power no emma obi a wone ne enya adwene baako. Video 18 die nti ese du ketia mo kase no. Video 18 president on stage tiebra.
Jamaica said, so be what Ghana how to be a D Sankophobia no one dance here. I am men another Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now me say Ghana for so when it's masam. When it's masam. Now to me now you have pray 7th December no. Then former Mahamadou Bawumia and Matthew Poku Prempe. One and a bit to me a trade man. And this is paying for no. Say, Yantiasia. Say, me say, me to me Jamachi, Emma. Now go for one Jimmy watching here, be a mayor, but me had my child. Only Baby 2 were Kunano, I think I may have been born, no Baby Kunano, Ambassador. When, the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay, but the will of the people is not determined by President Nana Danka Akufo-Addo. The will of the people is not determined by the NDCs nor the NPP. It is determined by we, the ordinary Ghanaians. It is here to no problem. Papa John Dramani Mahama. You need to hand over the will to Mr. John Dramani Mahama. Na dientia ya muka sana NDC for ni abreno Ghana pani for bia yinani aso bia nche ye asumdio if there is no justice asumdio will never come. Here chama want to be video 20 video 19 direct chama want to be tieni bra.
I cannot tell you 2024 we are breaking the 8. We are breaking the 8. They delay us in 2028. They can't stop us. We are united than before. They can't stop us. We are united. We are breaking the 8. We are not going to give it to you. John Dramani Mahama, you are not the option. We are not going to give it to you to spoil the good work that Nana Akufo-Addo has done. We are not going to give it to you. We are united. We are united. We love Ghana. We love Ghana. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it's made to succeed. We are breaking the 8. We are breaking the 8. Breaking the 8. Breaking the 8. It's a movement. It's a movement. It's not gonna.
Okay, we are not going to give it to you, but the will of the people is not in your hands. You can do any campaign, but the will is not in your hands. Again, in the year 2023, na unity walk Mr. Brian Champon on the stage. Peace, you know. If there is no justice, there wouldn't be any peace. Brian Champon on stage.
I'm saying the party no are buying to rent them kakaba 2 year Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I into 2 year then? I confirm. Am I opposition? Who is Argentino? Am I one day then? I confirm. I'm saying, it's time to say, yeah, possible to know. Biden should say, Ukraine. Dollar every 17, about 10. Petrol every 17, about 9. And even in air come from economy, no petroleum. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah, very difficult. When I hear my thing say, time will not near my own formula. So time in a better about. I may check for my ball. JC region bought every June, July this year. I am a 4 about the soya finish. Yeah, 2 years I call you my economy in a picture. Yeah, 2 years I call you a dollar in a picture. Yeah, 2 years I call you a fumu yummy. Yeah, 2 years I call you a Bayron channel NDC. Ebeku. Now, so what do you imagine say? What did the Ahuna Patapa? Any question assembly about the year 2024 now. The veterans say we have the band. The veterans say we have the band. We have the band. The say about the NPP party here about Benui.
Okay, and ye, Tomu de Patapa, Omu de Mpasiasem, tie campaign message in the Kasani. Eba, and penny forward Ghana and can't say Ghana and penny for say. Omu emma kasa no ho ente if say yamanyo sem na yeye mumfa power ne ma wo ma no problem in 2024 MPP mpanyimfo bi gina timpe so tie video 21 tie omanu masembra
me will response kakra de ma NDC Monday no we will quote the activity to our national youth organizer or say the NDC will not be a victim of peace. I'm also telling them the NPP would not sacrifice this election on the altar of peace. Today, I said the NPP will not sacrifice power on the altar of peace. We will not do it. We will not submit. We will not be cowed. We will not be intimidated. We will not be pushed. We will not be constrained. Today, Muslim models were their natural models. In some way, don't pay any home. If the NDC believe they are more stronger than us, they should dare us in this election, and they will see that we are for peace. We like peace. We are for the progress of this country, but we will not be pushed out by any form of tactics. We are Ghana for Omukotu Abba Emma MPP. The MPP, by the grace of God, inshallah, will continue to be in office for Dr. Mahmoud Daouya and for Binamun Nasi.
It is a sense when you are back. We are talking about peace. We are talking about peace. But we need to talk about proper disciplines, proper fundamentals. Tell the beya on mind between us, Papa. No will be just in Pierce, young famau, ne do have a catch themselves from Yassam, and you're possible. And no, and I see look at Yamu say they are not going to sign any peace pact. McVenus want Yasia. Video 22.
It is not for Peter McMahon to decide for what the NDC will do. But I will say that it is a shame on their part to sign a document that will bring peace into this country. So they are out to foment trouble. I don't want to be part, and Ghanaians don't want to be part. We are not a violent people. We want a peaceful election. So anybody who doesn't want to be part of peaceful election, I leave it to the good people of.
Okay, it's what you're saying. It is a shame. Nemom tiadie politics the common one. I don't understand one. In 2015, in 2015, people complained bitterly, especially the MPP. In 2015, they did a lot of demonstrations. Derek, video 24, mommy, video 24. In 2015, what was the cry of the MPP? In 2015, video 24, mommy. And yeah, 2015, and yeah, the MPP cried vehemently any inter-party resistance against new voters register. And yeah, only your demonstrations mebre. And you register no a feeling kikarewa ho. Now, if you tell me say it is a shame, the on-site peace pact, we don't do like that. We don't build a nation like that. Not yet. They had press conferences. Only a press conference, baby. Press conference, omu pattern, chine, omu pasubia, said the bear, yabetu abano, nasujaba. At that time, video 25. Derek Bomami, video 25. David Asante.
The Electoral Commission wanted the country to believe that it fought Abu Ramadan and Evans Nimakon for 2 whole years in court, Supreme Court, to protect the deletion of only 57,772 names from a register with over 14 million names. This must be a joke. Fortunately, no one, including the Supreme Court, believed the EC's claim that it only had some 57,000 people who used NHIS cards to register in the 2012 registration. Our view is that per their dogged resistance to giving Ghanaians a clean and credible register, the Shalotosei-led Electoral Commission has done more than enough to let Ghanaians know that it cannot be trusted to deliver a free, fair, and transparent election. We can see trouble ahead, if indeed that is what is being cooked by the Electoral Commission.
At that time, so if you cannot deliver free, fair election, there wouldn't be any peace. There wouldn't be any peace. And again, almost like Ghana for you say, now, the country will be ungovernable. let's just say, people told video 27, Derek, Bomami, ungovernable in 2016, Bomami.
Which comes on the 1st of December. There are many calls of people whose names, whether deliberately or not, have been omitted across the 10 regions. And it's beginning to up the tension in the system.
I see a situation where this country can become ungovernable. Going into any election where confidence in both the ruling party and the election management body are at an all-time low can be a dangerous recipe for grave disaster if the contest is not viewed to have been transparent, free, open, and fair. We cannot afford to pick the wrong people to watch over the balloting process on the day of election.
What? Hey, a crowd ungovernable. Now the hypocrisy in here. Now the NDCs are saying we don't have to sign any declaration of peace. MPP for say a shame. After in 2016, then a shame in 2016, video 27. Kabra.
Which comes on the 1st of December. There are many calls of people whose names, whether deliberately or not, have been omitted across the 10 regions. And it's beginning to up the tension in the system. The Christian Council of Ghana should not sit down and only be interested in people signing peace accord when those held and gifted with the responsibility to ensure a free, fair, transparent elections are derelict on their duties. Peace accords on paper on itself cannot provide us with a transparent election. What is sad for us in the MPP youth wing is what has been lost in the narrative. There's this whole peace industry in Ghana. Peace industry. But nobody is talking about the fairness, the transparency. It's not enough for the electoral commissioner to go to church and say she's praying, God gives us a leader. When some of the posture and utterances of the EC seems to suggest that they have a favorite in the election. When the electoral commissioner can say that when the elections is becoming too close, I'll call for recount. My goodness. You are a referee, you are not a player. And sometimes the electoral commission behaves like a team protesting against an unqualified player. When you are supposed to be the referee in the game. It's when I'm contesting my brother here and I am aggrieved with the result, and I'll call for a recount. These things cannot pass without the Peace Council, the Christian Council, our Muslim Council and mission to not commenting on it. Elections is not an event, it's a process. From the process
peace na can any afei Derek Sabuan way 0573 mama number na say me kind of number ngusu mama afei say sana na wo muka hey mama number 22 Macmenu enne Macmenu listen ma okane for mama bomani.
It is not for Peter Macmenu to decide for what the NDC will do, but I will say that it is a shame on their part to sign a document that will bring peace into this country. So they are out to foment trouble. I don't want to be part, and Ghanaians don't want to be part. We are not a violent people. We want a peaceful election.
0537158638 0537158638 Electoral Commission Patrol Mame, we a neutral person. The voters register. And a comma way an energy. Tell the Baya Sum Jebabano and na you see some young crossing kind, I mean kind Kakrancho, Sana Beba. Or say, peace accord on paper on itself cannot provide us with a transparent election. There is whole industry in Ghana, peace industry, but nobody is talking about the fairness, the transparency, and other things. Way 2016, and it is applicable. You must be in your 0537 158 638. The peace of Ghana, and then I say, Mammy, then you might be quiet or my Ghana in one, Pacho, and ye, Pacho, Mumma Yemfa and Yama to Tuna Quaso. Not young can't say, I will say, Asama, where can yet, Davida. The peace is what we need. Mamun can't be so messing Krata. If it's MPP ansani yo. Omu so omu hia justice. Omu hia peace. Omu hia nema papa. Asana omu stand. Ene obi so complaini. Yentie na yentu aba no na mfa asomdwe mra. Said e beya obi amoja ehwie ngo. 0537 158 638 0537 158 638. Guarantee. Aya your mind papa. Hello. Guarantee. Aya your mind papa. Guarantee nie. Aya your mind Ghana. Entina ye nyina ye brei. Electoral commission. We a referee. Diwade ani ye. Ma pepepe ye enko. Obi wo problem bia. Pato address mano. Na mfa sumdwe mra. Peace council. Pato mon kasa bi. Efise mutimi kasa. Enu ani esi asumdwe enne eye de same asumdwe. Obi di Africa tani ma. Momwa no. Na fe onti emfree eye enema so na fe onko 0537158638 pato mumie line ma me ana mintimi mfa ko on wale mumie line no mumie line no ma me mo pato mo correct ma me na mo ma me tell me nka ho na Ghana TV yemi ampa na 0537158638 mo ma 10 minutes bi nka ho na afi yemfa course no na yesu yentimi enkasa demonstration no ebeba we need to accept it.
Hello.
Na fe ye guide o mine no. No mine nya asumdwe na pepepe ye etim da akwem. 0537 158 638. De here ene say ye be botima mufo ho ban. Na demonstration ye kwa obi mpra. Na demonstration ye kwa obi enwu. That is the most important thing. The electoral commission must address these challenges. The assembly o ma what's one mu trase ka mu trase. Address them. Na yemfa eye ensem no ento. Hello. Me da fudi ene obi akasa free.
Hello.
Udi ne obi akasa free.
Hello.
Udi ne obi akasa free minua.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes sir. Ghana ntini ye kasa.
Because I feel powerful.
Me line see na Ghana nti pa ye de. Ghana ntini ye nyese yo. Me da fo ba cha udi ne obi akasa free. Oh, mo check line here. 0537158638. Ghana tinye your my papa. Mo ma yanche kire o my no. Asundwe man. Me da for udi no bia kasa free.
Hello.
Yes sir, udi no bia kasa free minia.
Hello.
Udi no bia kasa free.
O fe mo ko fi me kete fi command junction.
Ghana tinye chawadwen.
Me wo command junction. Hello. Me pocho Ghana fu impenyifu na no ewa. Hello. Ghana fu impenyifu wo Ghana menyi ya yam kwat ya fu pa wa yam onjin sama de kan wo we. E wa sama de kan. Ni nyina wo mo nsan people wo ja se de. NDC fu wa pa kai demonstration. E wa sama de kan Ghana fu na wo nyim nyansa wo nyina wa yam onjin wo yam wo de ho Ghana nyina la. En sama de ke e benzo wo meni wo nyima. When you know what did I'm quite a seminar. It's about my mechanic. Go be another yes, my girl put the whole gun in now and pay you for promote.
Chobo, I agenture, I elections, I agenture, Chobo. Mera for dear Yakasa free Ghana tinye. Oh, mera for Chawadrin Ghana tini. Ready. Yes, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Chawadrin, we did back as free.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Oh. And then you may add 0537 middle foodie. Yes, sir. Oh, and then lines here, day. Middle for Udine Bakasa free, Ghana tini.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Ghana tini Chawadrin.
Yeah, good evening, Bob.
Yes, sir.
No. Yes. I want to say, dear, or maybe poor my more money. Wow. And quarry no or money no quarry. And that done so. Wow. They say, no crowd make a timer. Yes, see, security for my baby, military, and it's very painful. Wow. Sisia no wonye MPP member na wonye NDC member. Now for chia brother, Masaye for military and soldiers, stay away, started all that. It's very bad. And the ordinary people are more need car, Omukokochia, a better than Musumani Ghana. What is the American?
Yes.
And Ghana and Katano, I don't know, when you follow Bubu by they are very wicked. Omutimo thing. She, Masa, you will be Pierre Ghana.
Okay.
But she, a yenu, she said, you copy Sato Jose Kobo. Qualify match for Togo. Togo ha. Master. Piabo anade. Uni nyamiye juma.
Ame Eradin Shao. 0537-158-638. Guarantee your my papa. The EC must adhere to these problems. We don't for within. Yes, sir. Within a Yakasa free, Medafo. Guarantee your chawagin.
Aha. Yung telefono, ayan ang kasi, wala mo to abanana. Yan yan to abano. Wala kasam kasi tiniso. Sabi mo, wala magsamo mo pesagana, wala magsamo niya. Wala mo to wasin kasa. Also, yung tuwa mo niya, yung kasi tiniso. Amani niya ebya. Tama to mo wasi. Ini siya, wala mo pasoto. Nami ba dito dia sa Njimati. Ito mo kasi nami wo. Nami na bo ni pa, nami sa ba pa no. Nami na bo bibia. So mo ndi ma yo mo so. Omo kasa boko. Ko pa to go ni yes kent no. Omo kada mo pe. Mo ndi wa ko mo kasa. Ya ko na do mo ni no, yamba ka so ni no. Ba ja man. So in kasa o handover. So ne pa o ya bia. Ya me ka. Ya mo so ya me. No money in pound. Yamishaw
0537-158-638. I got 5 minutes. 10 minutes. I got 5 minutes now. Pay story of fridge Madiano so. Pacho Brana Bachawadri and Yatem Didier. Yes in NTA and some NDC can. Elected. Mera from Pacho D. Oh. Tabra. 0537-158-638. Pacho. EC.
Hello.
Mera from Pacho D.
Pacho good evening.
Yes, sir. We did a Yakasa free guarantee.
Yes,
sir. I'm to announce way.
Mata, you got to that. You know, not that we, we win oil. I am family back with me. We, but Union, FBN is the money about. But all near that. Yes, I am now we mean. Kita ni semua orang ni saja sama po mesti kuda jadi. Antara apa tu? Ni tu ni apa? Work level, apa tu lah? Ni show ni, ni beda. Di dunia ni kot macam nama achievement. Ni kot muda. Ni nanti nama show kata ni tu. Ni apa? Video ada tentang apa? Saya ni apa ni bayar macam Ubi explain sudah angkali apa? Pas umumnya, ebe free, free. Kan ane wo, pas ini. Masa ini kok dah ni bicara kok masa action ni. Masa ini kok ni suku, ebe ane kan, we masa ni wajib apa? Dah ni kita. Aku nak yang tahu pas, tahu mati apa. Ini apa ni baik.
Mo erade show. Erade India ni erade na di ni India nyansa ni India erade dia. Enti erade. Me do fu di na ka sa free. Hello. Oh. Yes sir. Ghana tini ya chawadwen.
Hello. Hello.
Ghana 0537 aya di mu volume no why na yen kasa obeti me do fudi.
Hello, good evening.
Yes sir.
Hello, good evening.
Yes sir, we didn't kasa free.
Hello. Elmina.
Okay. Mami Tio, guarantee.
Elmina. Hello. Man, now, what can I? NDC, the entity, whatever person. Catch a number on yellow. NDC, after the 8 years, petrol permit one. Water line. NDC, after the 8 years, super water line. Not well.
Okay, munyi ni fisma am say entimi moa 0537158638 utie wo ho TV no so a be delay me nkofo gu line na chi omutimi mfre enti me pacho bomaden so wo so betimi afre pacho brantem na fe yentimi sorry e we dwumadie so Sister Abigail Buachi Astrobi pacho bomaden na wuram me dafo pacho oh wayira Abigail Buachi Astrobi pacho bomaden na wuram me dafo udi no yakasa free
because of Fitakurade.
Yes, sir. We did the same.
Johnson.
Johnson, Ghana, Tinia Chawadi.
Yo, Minia Mojo.
Majo, so.
Shama Ghana, MPP phone penny for. MPP phone penny for what national war Kasa. Baka there were Yankupong. One gin there. As I should be judged, one hour. Shamagana ya nkano ana mwa ya tono 5 cities in the 20 cities and nkano petrol ya tono of France 15 cities and 17 cities in the nam and Ghana Samantha na ya tono 25 cities and then 100 Ghana plus the work mismanage economy na ko ekufu abu mo jina we Obotumba kacha so ma hand over mo bibiara. Yankopon na yedi service. Yankopon no osihin no tuhin. Enti se otro hand over mo biara no be hand over ma. Na MPP fo a. Yankopon no osihin no tuhin. Enti dan pabu na membu. Jo Mahama mo be ye. They say 24 hours economy no. I mean, me you say, Yagan Hankuna 24-hour economy war. 24 economy, Britain, Germany, France, America, Bebiara. And say one, 24-hour economy no, yeah, possible.
Okay, more show. Yes, I feel yeah, Sister Abigail. Yes. Abi, Abi cannot penetrate. You to be me say guarantee. Yeah, you're my papa. Hello. Me therefore we didn't like okasa free.
From Johnson, the president,
guarantee ni echewadwen.
Hello.
Guarantee ni echewadwen. Yankoy.
Bacho, how Sama I could boil the basin now. Thou may say on the only answer for possible we are but in this 2020. You see, every one to about no about me. Only look at the available in about 2024. You see, I know that or moving to the know. Why are over 5 minutes and that's no fun of me. The government will not but to do. Go to the international bomb here. Almost time for happen to do. Don't talk.
Okay. Mo already show. Afe already show. Yes. And you did my dear Nabisi. Yes, the time is up. You did my dear Nabisi. Yamia Tuma. Ubenya repeat. When is the repeat? Is it Saturday? Yes, Ubenya repeat now. And check Obasan enya another version of a guarantee assign at the account. Guarantee your my papa. And you may have fun as a and from my Glory Hill Academy, School Papa, BPM and Krakopomuha, Ninano, a Nunga, Antukono, Glory Hill Academy. That's you craft media. And can you system is go with Yanina, Ninano, a you craft media. Oma Adaroman, Mutim Boy, Tim Stoyasne, near the Jumedi at the pro. Yamian Toma, mpacho next week yebesan ehia nemum enne ye super mega duper watch night eno eye Maranatha Power Ministries International and then 10 o'clock to 4:30 a.m. Yami atuma blood donation no so baso nyambo echina anopa 6 to enumere 6 na fe dwumade no ekoso eye MBN blood donation pacho ekoso eti be ya obi awurade stop Madam Monica pacho o edwoso besianse ara nyami ensure bebre onye okese omo ho ban danso ena the queen of the airwaves also nyami ensure onye okese oni mo fani nyina nyami embom ho ban afi adofo mu hwe Ghana nti nyina nyami hia mu nyina nyami nyamo kese mo mbom ho ban enko adumu na dan nyina yentimi enjan nyina. I am the king of the airwaves eti nyami enka ho nemom ahadam de dwuma de nyina besi nyami ensure so utimi ne yetena ye na utimi edi yechi ebepim sabre. Thank you so much for accepting us into your various houses. We are grateful for your time, and then we say that remember, in no time, Jesus will appear into his kingdom. And when it happens, where will you be? Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for accepting us. Till you see me again, until I come into your various destinations and various houses. Or what I say is mucho gracias. Last time, Avista. I'm out.
Arise, gather youth for your country. The nation demands so divine.